12 tips how to text a girl and make her want you. If you want to impress a girl, timing is very important. Unlike guys, girls rely on feelings and emotions to like a guy. Sometimes, it is easier to make her like you over text rather than getting a date and then impressing her with gifts. By creating the perfect balance of infatuation and emotional connection, you can get any girl to fall for you with just a few texts over a few days. When it comes to learning the right way on how to text a girl, the following these tips may be helpful and easy to apply. However, remember to take your time and start moving on only after watching her response. Choose the right time to text a girl. Choosing the right time to text is very important. You should avoid texting her when you know that she is busy. She will not feel excited when reading your text, and even she can feel that you are interfering with her happy time. Also, do not text her all day long. Text her only when you are sure that she is free to text you back. Within a few days of texting her, you could see the particular times of the day when she indulges in longer text conversations. Once you figure that time, text her at the same time every day. The best time to text is often the nighttime. If she is comfortable with texting late at night, your chance to get her to fall for you is higher. You can start by texting her late in the evening and then try to keep the conversation going until she lies in her bed. Start with a very short text. If you have been texting her for a few days, there is no need to look for a reason to text her again. Start with a simple line that makes her feel good to read. It helps open up the conversation and helps you know whether she is free to text you. Hey, what are you doing? Hi or a smiley face works well to start a conversation. If she is not free, she will tell you or reply when she has the time. You want to say something like, "Hey Belle, it was great to meet you. Can't wait to have a drink with you soon," or "Hey Kitty, I had fun meeting you. Can't wait to go fishing tomorrow." Keep texts simple and short. When it comes to learning how to text a girl, you should try to keep your texts short and simple in order to keep the conversation going. You need to make her pay attention on you when she is texting. Waiting for you to get long texts can make her bored. And even, she can do something else while waiting for your text. Don't flirt all the time. According to a study, if you get the opportunity, flirt with her. Wait for that perfect moment and make use of that opportunity to tease her, especially when she compliments herself on doing something. Sometimes, you can playfully tease her. Text about her everyday activities and show her that you want to know more about her life. Just remember to avoid boring topics such as work, your daily problems or politics. Keep everything flirty and lighthearted. However, you need to remember that too much is not good. You should avoid flirting with her all the time even if she knows that you fall for her already. Spend time to choose the best time to text, to ask about things you want to know from her, but you need to give her the space to think about you, about what you told her, and hear her own heart's voice. Remember to flirt just enough with polite attitude and show her that you respect her. If you flirt with her all the time, she will feel bored, tired, and has negative thoughts about you. Use emoticons. Unless the girl you like specifically hates emoticons, you should remember to leave a smile and a few kisses when you text her goodbye. If she asks about it, you can joke and say that it is a goodbye kiss. Actually, it is one of the best tricks on how to text a girl that you should not look down, yet try to make use for good. Keep it positive. When you text a girl you like, keep it positive at all times. If you often smile when texting her, you will naturally add positivity to your texts. You should not say that your day was boring and focus on the bad things in your life because she does not want to hear that. Even if your day was actually terrible, there is always at least one highlight you can make use. If you have nothing fun to say, simply come back to it later. Don't text a girl when you do not have a good mental health. Create personal memories. You should look for natural ways to create a bond between you and the girl you like. Tell her about your favorite movie, song, or place, and whenever she comes across something both of you have talked about, she will think of you. You can also talk about how special she is or compliment her for her personality. You may want to say something like, "I always learn so much from you," or "You're good at what you do," or simply, "You look great today." This can make her feel happy and romantic. Make fun of yourself. When it comes to learning how to text a girl, this tip may sound strange, but it actually does work. A great way to make a girl smile over text is that you make fun of yourself. This can let her guard down, and then she will feel more comfortable when texting you. The tip for you is to learn from the comedies, from the comedians, and from YouTube. However, you need to choose the best funny things to show her with deep and smart meanings, because not everything will make a girl laugh. Sometimes, a girl can feel annoyed with bland stuff and you will lose her heart right from that moment. Make her chase you. Women often want a man who gives her a challenge and are often bored by men who make everything too easy. Therefore, when you text the girl you like, make her chase you by giving her some challenges. To look more confident, you can playfully disqualify yourself. For example, you could text her something like, "I might have to ask my mom's permission to be with you." By doing that, you can create that space for her to chase you. Besides, too much texting can also destroy attraction with women. Generally, whoever puts the most effort into the conversation is the person doing the chasing. So, if you want to make her chase you, then you do not overtext. Ideally, keep the text ratio 1:1. Work on being grammatically correct. If you are not a good speller, that can make you get into trouble when it comes to impressing the girl you like via texts. According to a study too, women all want to see that you are well educated. Studies show that you need to have a solid basis of the English language if you want to flirt with a girl over texting. However, if you use perfect grammar and spelling in every text, it will mean that you are nervous. The ideal option is good grammar and spelling with several minor imperfections. Having a few minor imperfections will make your text sound natural. You can drop the G's from words, for example hangin', or add extra letters, for example ohhhhh. Also, you should not use so many question marks because they may look needy and evoke a defensive response. Men wonder why women never respond back to texts such as "I know it was cool to meet you," or "Hey hun, how are you?" The fact is that they feel that these texts are just stupid, making the guy sending them look like an idiot. Mirror her texting style. This is another one among great tips on how to text a girl that you should not look down. In some cases, you need to mirror her texting style. For example, short texts versus long texts, no emoticons versus lots of emoticons. If she is a workaholic, do not text her during her working hours. If she is young and often spends all day on her mobile phone, she may want you to text her lots of emoticons and visual messages. End the conversation. This is the last one among effective tips on how to text a girl that we want to mention in this article. Ending the conversation is very important because it can keep you out of her friend zone. Generally, the person who often ends the conversation is the one who leads the interaction. For example, you texted a girl and she hadn't texted you back in a week. You kept this initial interaction sweet and short so you could come back the next days and keep rebuilding her investment. Ending the conversation is considered as one of the best techniques to dramatically change her attitude and rebuild her investment. After reading this interesting article, we hope that you can find some of these tips helpful and can help you text the girl you like successfully. One more thing, if you have ever tried any of these tips or you know other effective tips on how to text a girl, share them with other male readers by leaving your comments below.